Hi, Judge Andrew Napolitano here, and you are on Freedom Watch with my guest and good friend and colleague, Juan Williams. He's a Fox News political analyst, a co-host of the great show, The Five, here on Fox News Channel, and he's the author of the book, We the People, a book I was happy to read and pleased to endorse.
All right, thank you.
So you saw the President of the United States earlier this week sitting between two empty chairs in the Roosevelt Room, and in front of one of the chairs it said Nancy Pelosi, and in front of the other it said Charles Schumer. Okay, I get the idea of a prop and trying to win the moment with a photo op. Can Donald Trump negotiate with Democrats whom he repeatedly insults?
Well, that's the problem. So this started with the tweet in which the president indicated that he didn't have any deal that he thought was acceptable on the budget, so that he couldn't really negotiate with the Democrats, that they would have to come to him and say, Mr. President, here are some concessions we're willing to make in order to make the deal. The Democrats saw that as a business ploy by the businessman Donald Trump that was intended to put them at a disadvantage at the start of the negotiation and withdrew. Now, a lot of people said, well, they should be willing to go talk to the president. He's the president. But from their perspective, I think they were trying to level the playing field.
All right, so Pelosi and Schumer are pros. Do they really take it to heart when he insults them? Are they really sore when he insults them? Or is their response to those insults, and I think they are insulting the things he often says about them, is their response to those insults just a negotiating technique?
I think at this point it's just a negotiating technique. You know, part of this equation begins way back when the president had an interim budget deal struck, and everything got pushed back to the end of the year to December.
Right.
That was a tremendous win for the Democrats because it put the president and Republicans in a box with regard to a government shutdown.
Right.
They've got to make a deal in a short frame here, and the president needs 60 votes.
Okay, so this is not like the tax bill that he is attempting to push through with no Democratic votes.
Right.
This cannot happen without at least 8 Democrats in the Senate, assuming he gets all the Republicans.
Assuming he gets all the
So he has to negotiate with Chuck Schumer at some point.
No question. So the question is, are the Democrats of good faith and understanding, or do they think it's to their political advantage to force a government shutdown?
Okay. Can he do the opposite of what he's now threatening to do? Can he basically say to the Republicans, go take a hike. I only need a few of you. I have all the Democrats on my side.
Wow, that would be different. You know, this is interesting because when he's done this in the past...
He did do this one time in the past. I forget what it was for.
Yeah, no. He alienated a lot of Republicans because he was willing to make a deal with Chuck and Nancy.
And whatever the deal was, it happened.
Yes. So this is the kind of thing that, you know, it's a reminder, Judge, that Donald Trump is sui generis. And you being a great lawyer, you would know that means one of a kind.
Right.
One of a kind. He is not a Republican as we normally think of Republicans. In fact, his big supporters on talk radio, on the internet, Steve Bannon, regularly go after Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Speaker of the House Paul Ryan. And in that situation, what you would get President Trump saying is, I am not only one of a kind, but I am above all others.
All right, so are you telling me, last question, if Donald Trump serves a full 4-year term, there's going to be more and more and more of this unpredictability and in your face?
Judge, did you just say if? You don't think
you
think it might be?
I'm challenging
I don't know. But if he serves 4 years, I suspect that this becomes far more common.
Yes.
That he will do deals with anyone he can do a deal with. He is hungry. He needs the tax bill right now because he's got nothing.
He's got to show something.
And so even though, in my opinion, and in public opinion, because the public opinion polls are clear, it's not a good deal, he wants to claim a win. And that same imperative would be at play in subsequent years.
Got it. Would you agree with me that the Republicans who are cheering this tax bill on are the elites and the office holders? It's not the base.
They're nowhere close to the base.
Unbelievable what they're trying to.
It's kind of shocking because it's not good for the country.
Yes, I know my taxes are going to go up. And
right,
yours
yeah. I don't get, and middle class, the Trump's base, his supporters, their taxes are going up.
Got it. Juan, always a pleasure. Thank you very much. From New York, defending freedom whenever they let me, Judge Andrew Napolitano. See you next time, America.